Yes, trans athletes. So Lisa Nandy has apparently left open the possibility that trans athletes could actually compete with real women, that is, women who are born women. I mean, it is quite a well-tired, well-worn debate now. But
shouldn't you say biological women as opposed to real women?
I chose my words carefully.
I know, so did I.
I don't think I should, no. And I think that, to me, I have an enormous amount of sympathy for trans people. I have done since long before this was fashionable. I worked on a TV development for a documentary about them back when I was looked at as a pervert for it. However, I don't think that trans people become the gender or sex that they believe they are. I personally believe that they have some form of mental misalignment with the reality of their biological body, and I think that we should do everything to help people who have that, but I don't think that that involves disadvantaging women in sport.
Do you think that trans people, I don't know, can they, you know, how do they exist with that kind of mentality, though? Because if you say that you can't change your biological sex, and some people take that view, and what Lisa Nandy is saying is that, you know, it's down to individual sports to work out, because I'm assuming, I mean, if you're, I don't know, playing competitive tiddlywinks, it probably doesn't matter whether you were born male or female. It's not going to make much difference in the sport. But of course, if
then we shouldn't have a sex category in that sport. The reason we have sex categories in sports is because women are biologically less likely to be able to perform against men. So where there is a women's class and a men's class, it's obvious that somebody that isn't actually a woman shouldn't be competing against people who are actually
So you are presumably very much in the J.K. Rowling camp of discussions.
Of course I am. She's one of the only people in the public sphere who's speaking sense, because she's so rich, she's uncancelable, and good for her. I mean, thank God for people like her, because I can say as a gay person, I don't see any personal identity with trans people any more than a straight person should. It's got nothing to do with your sexuality. Even they would tell you it's nothing to do with their sexuality, so I don't know why we're lumped together in this mumbo-jumbo fruit salad of LGBTQ plus whatever they've put on that week. This is nothing to do with being gay. It's nothing to do with being a woman. It is to do with having some, as I said, misalignment psychologically between reality and what you feel, and I support very much helping people with that, like any other mental misalignment.
Do you accept that other people have a very different view to you?
Of course I do. It's my job to debate them.
You see, but that's the point, isn't it? Which is, there is a debate to be had, and what happens in our society, and sometimes in this, is it becomes so polarised that you can no longer have a conversation to work out how one should make sure that individuals are treated properly and appropriately in society. And it doesn't matter whether you're women seeking safe spaces or whether you're a trans person trying to navigate your life.
Yes.
That until or unless we have proper and sensible conversation, you then start to have a sort of very polarised view. But we could talk about that for all time, but we won't.
Can I just pick up on that absolutely spot-on point that was just made there? The T on the LGBT, I mean, what the heck? Well, there's no right to even be there.
What, trans?
And not on the LGB.
It's nothing to do with
the LGBT, UB40, ECHR list, whatever it is this week.
I'll leave you to
I know that you can. Well, the point is that you said people have different views. You can have different views. You can't have different facts. I think that's.
Oh, but you see, that's you're trying to.
I know there's an hour in this with you, James. I know there is.
There is.
There really is.
Well, it comes down
and
to.
Thank goodness for J.K. Rowling. Indeed, I totally agree.
Well, you can agree with her if you like.